I think if there's one message that the world needs to hear right now from the church is that God ain't mad at you. God ain't mad at you. I understand God being angry with the wicked every day and the wrath of God. I'm a firm believer in those things. But when I say God ain't mad at you, I'm talking about he's not looking at you every single moment, pissed off, looking to destroy you, looking to kill you, looking to hate you. No, that's not the God we serve. And I know it's very easy when we go through troubles and trials to say, God, where are you at? And sometimes we go even further and say, God, what did I do? Or we might go even further and say, God, are you mad at me? But the very reason, the very fact that we're going through trials, that's a sign that God isn't mad at us, that he loves us. You see, none of us like pain. None of us like hurting. But can you imagine the human body if it didn't experience pain? You never would know something was wrong. Even pain of itself can be a gift to indicate to us that something is wrong, that we might seek someone who can help us. And no matter what we are experiencing right now, God is not mad at you. The pain is meant for you to call out, cry out to his name that he might heal you. Psalm 107 speaks about this again and again and again. It says, some wandered in desert wastelands, finding no way to a city where they could settle. They were hungry and thirsty, and their lives ebbed away. Then they cried out to the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered them from their distress. He led them by a straight way to a city where they could settle. Let them give thanks to the Lord for his unfailing love. You see, God allows us to go through these painful circumstances. He allows us to go through the difficulties of life that we might recognize our need for him. Think about the life of Job. Was God mad at Job? No. Job was righteous. God loved Job, but he allowed him to go through this test that he might be purified and that his faith might come out like gold. You see, God isn't mad at you. Oftentimes it's those whom God loves the most that he gives the greatest trials to. Because just as gold has to be purified by fire, God purifies those who he loves by the trials of this life. You see, God ain't mad at you. No matter how bad it gets, we must remember that there was one who God was mad at. It was Jesus. You see, on the cross, Jesus suffered the wrath, the anger of God. God was mad at his son. Why? Not because Jesus had done anything wrong. No, he was perfect. He was sinless. He was without blame. But God placed all of our sin on him and punished us in his place. So therefore, we can experience God's love. God is not mad at you. God loves you. Don't ever forget mad at you. Don't ever forget mad at you. Don't ever forget that.